Welcome into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive, a reader, and a healer on the twin flame path myself, here to read you a message for your twin flame journey. I believe that if you have found this video and this channel, you've been guided to do so. If you love the content, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the tribe. Make sure that you tap into your intuition. Make sure that you are following your internal guidance. It's really important. And every thumbs up to the video is so valuable. I love every one of you. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. Welcome to your Twin Flame Torrent reading. If you've never been in a Torrent reading before, it is a twin flame reading for twin flames in separation or challenge who need some guidance. So it's purely channeled. There's no structure. I just take everything Spirit brings in, no matter how they bring it in. It could be in any fashion. Sometimes I hear a song. Sometimes I see a vision. We use a tarot. We use oracles. We use all kinds of divination tools. We'll get descriptors of the person at the end. So make sure and stick around to the end, because you want those descriptors to see if you can kind of recognize something that really helps you to tap in and figure out, is this me? Is this my person? Is this my story? If you found this message, there's a reason you found it. There's something you're supposed to hear, whether the whole message is for you, there's a single message in there for you, or there's something you're supposed to know about. So let's get going. Let's tap into spirit. Spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, protectors. Thank you for being with me here today and always. Help me be a clear and accurate channel for messages that come out for the watchers of this video. Let all messages that come out be for the highest good of all parties involved. I am going to grab some Palo Santo and clear the energy of the space. Let's get that going. Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers. I'm so happy that you're here. Welcome to anyone new finding the channel. I'm really glad that you did. I really believe when you find a reading or a channel, there is a specific reason for it. So welcome. Hit the subscribe so you don't miss anything. We're building a really, really beautiful community here. I'm really proud of it and of the people in it. They're pretty amazing. Okay. Let's get some good smoke going and clear the energy of the space. Okay, get my cards over here. And my crystals, my divination tools. Some for me, some for you guys. It smells good. Okay. Energy's nice and clear. Grounding. I wanted to say grinding. Someone grinding. Working really hard at something. We'll get to that in a minute. I usually plant my feet pretty far apart and straight on the ground, and for some reason I'm wanting to plant my feet together, my toes together, with my heels up, which is a weird way to ground for me. Heels up. I'll see if that figures into something as we go. It's like the balance, I'm on the balls of my feet, like ready to move. I feel like I need to be ready to move at any minute. It's that like ready to spring kind of feeling, like someone's getting ready to make a move, like it's on your mark, get set, you're just waiting for the starting gun. It's that feeling, you know, when they get down and they get set, when you have a runner and they're up on the ball of their foot. That's that feeling. Okay. Archangel Michael, surround me with your protections. I surround myself with a bubble of white light protection. Okay. Let's see what we get today. I'm really seeing the tea leaves, so we're going to start there. Loving these cards. So glad I made this investment in them. Feeling like 4 piles today. Okay. No, I need to split them up somehow. Okay. like that. And then shuffle. And then cut. All right, tea leaves for the energy for this twin flame connection that we are channeling. What are we getting in? When you guys close your eyes and tap in, your energy filters in, and I really appreciate that. I can tap into you guys. It's wonderful. Energy is fluid. Time is a construct. I know that sounds very matrix, right? But it really is true. It's one that we live by, and we pretty much obey in this lifetime. But it is fluid, especially when we're talking about this kind of energy. Okay, so Tiger, doing something risky. Someone's taking a chance. A man, okay, and that doesn't mean masculine. This means a male-bodied person or someone that identifies as male is doing something risky right now. They're taking some kind of a chance. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. And then wishbone, a wish is granted. So there's a male energy here, a male identifying energy here. With the self-delusion, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Someone has been kind of lying to themselves about how they feel about the same sex here. And they're taking a chance. They're finding out about it. There's someone, and look, this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but there is someone, male-bodied person, that is experimenting with the same sex right now, is what I'm getting. Somewhere out there. And this doesn't have to resonate for everyone for this reading. This is a message for somebody. Vine, seek out information that will help you. They're trying to... Okay, I'm getting a message that's very specific and that doesn't apply to everyone that does this, okay? This person, I'm getting childhood abuse, okay? I'm getting someone that dealt with childhood abuse, sexual abuse. And in their adult life, it's led to some confusion. And they're trying to sort it out in a healthy way right now. So they're actually trying to give themselves permission to explore this and sort out how they really feel about same-sex relationships. And I applaud this person for not just keeping it bottled up, but for figuring out who they are and what's important for them and making their life better going forward. Seahorse, family matters. That because of a family situation, this person kept this self-delusion. They were keeping it bottled up because they didn't think that their family would understand. Mountain Road, you're on the road to success. Look, this is going to lead to good things. It's a good thing to figure this out. Maybe this person's going to do this experimentation and figure out, oh yeah, I'm straight after all. I was just confused. Maybe they're going to find out that they're bisexual. Maybe they're going to find out that they're gay. I don't know what they're going to find out, but doing this is healthy for this human being. Good for you for doing that, for not staying in a state of I don't know for the rest of your life. Spear, heartache for what you no longer have. Yeah, there's this innocence that was stolen from this person in their childhood. It's a male-bodied person whose innocence was stolen by another man. And it's led to some confusion and some insecurities and oh my gosh, all kinds of problems for this person that they've had to keep to themselves. Their family could never find out about this. June. Something could have happened in June that's prompting this. They could have had a run-in with a person of the same sex, or they decided that they wanted to explore this in June. And now they're actually doing the shield. You need to defend yourself. Them doing this, they may need to defend this to other people, this choice that they're making. If you're watching this video and this is you, you don't need to defend yourself. You be you. You do what makes you happy. You do what makes you feel alive and good. Whatever that is, as long as you're not harming yourself or anyone else. Do not let someone else tell you who you should be or how you should conduct your life. Okay? This is a message for somebody that needed to come out right now. This exploration right now, it doesn't say where it's going to go. All it says is that you're doing it in a healthy way is going to give you success. You're either going to find out new things about yourself and live your life in a different way, or you're going to find out that your fears about this were unfounded and you're going to be more comfortable in your life going forward. Something like that is going to happen. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. There is someone interested in helping you explore this. Like, look, there's someone of the same sex that is interested in you, and I think that you're going to explore this. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Be careful who you choose, okay? Just because someone gives you compliments doesn't mean that's the person that you choose. Make sure you choose someone you can trust. Don't let compliments turn your head, is what I'm hearing. Oh, you're highly thought of. Like, there are a lot of people that think really highly of you. You're not going to have a problem finding someone to explore this. And this doesn't mean you actually have to have sex with someone too, right? This doesn't have to be just sexual. This could be romantic. This could be going on a date or getting close or intimate with someone in other ways to help you figure this out. You don't always, doesn't always have to be sex. If it is, it is. Just be careful who you choose. Not all that glitters is gold, you know. But you're highly thought of. A lot of people see beauty in you. A lot of people see goodness in you. You're not going to have a problem here. Okay, I'm going to let this go, and we're going to go on with the reading. I'm hearing flip this one over. Dagger, fear, worries, intense situations. This has caused a lot of stress for you. And it might have caused tense situations with people of the same sex in the past where you just were confused and didn't know. It's good to just find out, right? It's good to just know what's really happening for you. I applaud whoever this is. Congratulations for taking control in your own life and not worrying about what other people feel about it. This is your life. You shouldn't have to live it hiding something or being fearful of something like that. You are who you are and you're beautiful. That's all there is to it. Okay. That was a message for someone specific. Let's get into the main part of the Torrent, which I think it feels is going to be broader a little bit. It probably still applies to this person, but it'll probably apply for other people too. What am I seeing? I'm not really feeling tarot. I'm going to get some oracle cards. I'm feeling these. Let me get these out. Okay. Tell me about this small group of people in the Twin Flame journey. The Altar Priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So it looks like someone is actually taking some care with ritual or in learning their abilities. They're actually putting something physical into practice. You could be reading tarot. You could be doing candle work. You could just be lighting candles and speaking. You could be doing a moon ritual. You could be working with crystals. There are a gazillion physical ways to practice esoteric things. And that's kind of what I see there. So we got the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. And this is that divine feminine that followed the divine masculine down the rabbit hole and has kind of mastered Wonderland. She's aged and she's become more wise, and she has an incredible integrity. And the rabbit is tame with her. She's like cool with the rabbit. The rabbit's not running from her anymore, which is really nice. The runner and chaser dynamic for this feminine, divine feminine, is over. And part of it might be her high priestess energy. This is high priestess energy. This is really tapping in and understanding your power, standing in your power. The Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So divine masculine is also in power now, starting to understand it with some help. They're getting the big picture. They're starting to understand and getting that eagle eye view, that view from above, the bigger picture view. The hungry ghosts, obsessions, scarcity consciousness, attachment. I think this masculine energy that we're reading for did have some addictive behavior. He had some obsession, had a real fear of lack and abandonment, and had a lot of attachment issues because of that. But we see him here getting angelic help, getting help from the spiritual realms, from his guides, from spirit, and seeing the bigger picture now. This is really a really good energy. And I think he's between his previous self and the wise divine feminine, who is the high priestess. There's this energy here of them both growing and learning. Really, really nice. This feminine is definitely someone that does some kind of ritual. Okay. Sisters of the Seasons, cycle of growth, natural law, divine order. This is all divinely guided. Your guides are in on this all the way. Now, it's interesting. I've got the card here that's about the illustrator, about the artist on this cards, which I always take these out. And I'm just going to look. So California could be, this person is from California. California could be, Northern California could be significant here. You might have cats. There might be an East Coast connection as well. Someone's name could be Jenna or Gina. Could have sons. Someone could have a son or daughter. I'm just seeing what else I get on here. This feminine could actually be a medium or learning to be a medium as we speak. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that card. Isn't that interesting to get that? I never get stuff like that. It's the first time it's ever happened. The resting tree. This feminine, in her wisdom, has learned patience and stillness. That's been her big lesson here, is learning patience. And she's in her high priestess energy, and she's learned incredible patience. What do we get in this masculine energy? Tell me, I feel like there's something now we need to hear about the masculine energy. Where they are, what they've learned. The keeper of the scales, fairness and balance. This masculine is learning fairness and balance. So I think these are the main things that these people needed to learn. The masculine needed to be fair and to learn balance with that addictive behavior, with the obsessions. Balance would be very important. And patience. And how to be still. The feminine had to learn how to be still. How not to push forward all the time. And I feel like they're really learning these lessons because we've got a king and a high priestess here. There's cycles of growth here, beautiful cycles of growth. For whoever we're picking up on, this is beautiful. I'm going to get another deck here. And then on the bottom of the deck is the Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention, detachment. We had here attachment as an issue. Now we have detachment. This masculine, this divine masculine is coming into King's energy and is learning to work with intention rather than obsession, and is learning detachment instead of attachment. He's hitting the mark on his lessons. Divine Feminines, if you're wondering how your Divine Masculine is doing, if this is resonating with you, he's doing really well. And then under that, I'm just going to keep going because I can't stop. So the Camel Boy coming with the Arrow Master, small steps, asking for help. This masculine has been asking for help when he needs it. Instead of being in that Emperor energy, controlling, I don't need any help, this person is actually asking for the help they need, and they have been taking small steps, and in doing that, they're hitting the mark. They're becoming balanced. They're becoming fair to themselves and to others around them. And this is all guided by the angels. This is all divinely guided. Okay, I really do feel another deck now. I am going to get the archetypes. This is the wild unknown archetypes. Give me one for the Divine Feminine here. Give me an archetype for the Divine Feminine. One or two, whatever you think. One or two, whatever you think for Divine Feminine. Tell me more about this Divine Feminine and her journey right now. Really, really good. I'm hearing a song. It's an 80s song. Of course, I'm an 80s kid, so I like 80s songs. What's it called? Once in your life you find her, someone who turns your heart around. Next thing you know, you're closing down the town. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do is fall in love. Someone, there could be some connection with New York, maybe? What is the name of that song? It has a weird name. It's not something you would expect. It's in your life you find her. What is it? Arthur's song, Arthur's theme. It's one of those. Arthur's something. It's the first song that I danced to in 6th grade at, at a school dance. Oh my gosh. And I danced with the only kid that was taller than me. That's so funny. There's something about, it's once in a lifetime. And you meet this person and they turn your heart around and there's no going back. And no one else is going to fill that gap. Not that same way. For these people, right? Sometimes in twin flame connections, we're meant to be good friends. We're meant to be soulmates in a different way. This connection, these people are really meant to be together. It's not always the case, honestly. Not everybody even wants it. I was talking to someone earlier, reading their message about how they have no desire to be in union with their twin flame, not in a romantic union anyway. These people, this one, they do. Once in your life you find her. Someone who turns your heart around. Wow, I just keep hearing it. What have I found? What have I found? This masculine has been asking himself, what have I found here? Why doesn't it ever change? Why don't my feelings for this feminine ever change? It won't go away no matter what I do. And they're starting to get the big picture. They're starting to really understand it and be balanced in that energy. I think they felt like it was an obsession. I think that this masculine felt like it was unhealthy, their feelings for this feminine. Like, why can't I get over her? I think they're starting to understand and get balance that they don't need to get over her. Hitting the mark, working with intention, detaching from obsession, and just understanding that what's left is love when you do that. Okay, I'm sorry, back to, I'm just shuffling these randomly forever. Okay, back to Divine Feminine, an archetype or two for Divine Feminine. Whoa! Oh my gosh. What is up with me lately? Dropping my cards all the time. There are two that are face up, so we're going to take them. These round cards are hard to shuffle, I will admit. But it's not like I don't drop all the cards. I hear people criticize readers for that all the time. I think it's so funny. Like, dude, you do it. Let's see what happens. Let's see if you never drop the cards. Okay. I'm not a precise human being this way. I'm good with details, but my mind kind of wanders while I shuffle. I get really involved in what I'm hearing and seeing, and like my fingers don't always cooperate. Okay. Oh, and then I forgot to get the ones that are face up. Hold on. Okay. The flame. Okay. And the warrior. You know, I did a reading before in Divine Feminine. Got these, I think the same card. She definitely got the warrior. The flame and the warrior. One half of the twin flames, right? The Divine Feminine, she's well aware of that. I think with the ritual here in the flame, there's candle magic happening here. This feminine is using candles in some fashion. So if that resonates for you, this is your reading. And then the warrior, we got the snake wrapped around the skull here with the rainbow in between. And now, I don't get good energy from, I don't like it when I see the skull like this, like a steer skull. It makes me feel like dark. It makes me feel dark magic with the snake here. I'm not a snake fan. And I know they can be good. I know a lot of people like them. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I have a visceral reaction to this image. When we have the rainbow between the horns, though, it's like this Divine Feminine can fight dark energy, dark magic. They have the power within them to dispel the dark, and that's where this person is a warrior. They're not physically using their fists. This Divine Feminine has the power to dispel the dark. She's safe from it, for one thing. Can't touch her. But in this world where there is a lot of dark, she's a light, the flame that lights the way. And you see this rainbow happening above this pair that feels very dark on the card. She brings light to the dark situations. Nice. Okay, give me an archetype or two for the Divine Masculine. Hold them over here. Try not to drop them on the floor. An archetype or two for Divine Masculine. Okay. Still fell in my lap. Okay, we've got the Father. Very nice. We got 3 for the Divine Masculine. We've got the Mask. And we've got the King. So the Father is this mature energy. It's the King of Pentacles. There's a coin that looks like a penny on here. It makes me feel pentacle. Very, very balanced in their dark and light. They're becoming very balanced in their dark and light. It's a very mature energy for this masculine. And where this masculine, it's a clear division down this card of the dark and the light. And I feel like where the masculine was hiding in the dark, they're coming out into the light now. It feels like the mask is coming off. In King energy, so we got King of Pentacles energy up here with the Father, and then we got the King. This also feels like King of Pentacles to me. So look at this, the Father card, which maybe is more Emperor, I guess. But with the Pentacle there, it makes me feel like King of Pentacles, Emperor combo. And then we got this one, feels like this always feels like the King of Pentacles to me right here. And there's the rays out here kind of like feels King of Wands as well. This masculine is maturing, they're stable, and they're coming out of hiding. They're getting balanced. They don't feel like they need to hide anymore. Let's see what else we got. What am I feeling? I want the Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. Tell me more about this twin flame connection that we're reading for. Really, really nice energy. Spirit of the Fox. And I'm putting that right on top of the Warrior here, where the Divine Feminine has been fighting something dark. And she can win against it. And then we have Sly Cunning here. And then we've got Faith, Unity, and Wholeness with Spirit of the Pentacle. And then we've got Spirit of the Waters, Cleansing, Healing, Emotions. There's this masculine in the Father King energy, and there's this feminine in the Flame Warrior energy. And together, I feel like they have the skill and maturity to employ strategy in a positive way. I usually, from Spirit of the Fox, I usually get something sneaky. But I'm actually getting the two of them work so well together. This is power couple energy. With the Spirit of the Pentacle right in the center, it's very grounded and very balanced when they come together. A warrior and a king, a warrior and a father and a king, the flame. The coming together of this couple is cleansing, healing. Absolutely healing for both of them. You see this character just immersed in the water, in their emotions. There's a lot of emotion between these two. I just feel this energy, this symbiotic energy between the two. It's the bottom of the deck here. Spirit of the Cat, fanciful, curious, independent. I think that one of the cool things about this couple is that neither is going to stifle the other. They're both going to encourage the other's independence, and for them to follow their curiosities in a grounded, stable way together. And they'll strategize together on the best ways to do things, but then allow the independence to remain. Spirit of the Ring, contract, promise. There's commitment here. There's true, solid lifetimes upon lifetimes commitment between these two. These two have been together for a long time. This is not the first go around for this couple. These people have been married before. And I'm seeing the hand fasting ceremony where you take the cloth and it gets wound around from one hand to the other. I'm seeing that happening for these people in another life. And it could be even in the 5D, like not in life that this happened, but this commitment, this high-level commitment, Spirit of the Ring. No beginning, no end. You know, that's the whole purpose of the ring, right? When you hear in a marriage ceremony, the ring has no beginning and no end, just like the commitment between these two. And then on the bottom of that is Spirit of Gaia, Mother Earth, family creation. These people are family to each other. They always have been. On Earth and in spirit is what I'm seeing. There's so much creativity between the two. These are people that complement in each other's things that are so powerful. When they come together, they're powerful on their own. A king and a warrior, a wise woman and a king, and a father, and a high priestess. These are amazingly powerful people on their own, but when you put them together, it just sparks. Feminine spirit, receptive, intuitive, and nurturing. The intuition between the two is huge. And they both have that feminine energy. They both can live in that feminine space, which is beautiful. Spirit of the crow, prophecy, messenger. Bad news is on here too, but I don't get that at all. There's prophecy here between these two. There's prophecy. It's like everything that happened is meant to happen, and there's so much more to come. And then we get Spirit of the pumpkin. There's something about autumn. There's something very particular between these two in autumn. Harvest time, midnight hour is important to these people. They may do some kind of magic together at the midnight hour that is really powerful. But I'm definitely seeing these two communicating or coming together sometime in harvest time, sometime in autumn. Before winter. There's some kind of movement happening. The Spirit of time, I mean, there has been an amazing amount of waiting here. It's been a lot of waiting. There's been a lot of illusion to get through. And there's been a lot of despair. Spirit of the black rose. Sometimes it's felt tragic. The Spirit of travel. Journey, relocation, moving in. Like there's going to be a journey. Someone is traveling to the other, and I think it's going to be in autumn. And I think they're going to live together. Getting that moving. It says moving on, but I actually get moving in from that. It's what I said. It's what I saw. It says moving on. I hear moving in. I think these people will live together. Okay. All right, I think that's enough cards. I am going to get some of my telltale little cards that I have now. So this is the cool part of the reading. If you're having trouble tapping in and deciding if this is for you, I have new cards that will help you recognize things. So there are all kinds of different descriptors about the people that we're talking about here. Not all of them have to resonate for you because we're talking to different people in a collective reading. If some of them resonate for you, that's enough, okay? Just because something doesn't resonate doesn't mean that nothing does. Let me just get these out of the way so we can lay them out. Okay. All right, let me grab my cards. So I've got hundreds of these cards, and they're things from physical appearance to personality to location, all kinds of different things, habits, desires, whatever. And they're meant for you to recognize something, okay? And remember, you don't have to fit every single one. Conventionally attractive. So one or both people in this connection is conventionally attractive. Like more than 50% of the population would think that they're attractive in some way. Goofy. There's a goofiness here. Insomnia. Someone has occasional insomnia, hard time sleeping. Don't wake me up. They do not like to be woken up in the morning either. And then, which goes with insomnia, right? Washington. Someone may live or have lived in the state of Washington. And that could be Washington State, Washington, D.C. as well. Your last name could be Washington, too. You could live on Washington Street. You got to figure out how it... Someone is highly intelligent. These can apply to both people in the connection, one person in the connection. Someone is either a coffee, beer, or wine snob. You like what you like. And you're kind of picky about it. Okay. Loves the snow. Someone likes to have snowball fights, play in the snow, go sledding, go skiing, whatever. Good with kids. Someone is good with kids. I love these cards. This is one of my favorite parts of the reading now. I like all these little... Someone is a good chef. Someone's a good cook. They could either be a chef for a living, or they could be just someone who has a lot of fun with recipes. BBW, BHM. Sorry about that. So someone in this connection is larger in size. They're not skinny mini, okay? So, and that could be the masculine or the feminine. Someone is very detail oriented. This is someone or people that love to work for the common good. They help other people. They're not selfish in any way. They're really interested in helping people as a whole. Okay. Singular musical taste. Someone has just very specific taste in music and they're really into it, whatever it is. Prefers the easy route. Okay. There's someone here that is a work smarter, not harder type. They will strategize to find the simplest way to do something that's effective. Someone might have dark eyes. Let's see. Highly social. Someone's very social. They like their people time. They like their friends and family and gatherings. Someone also has light eyes, okay? So remember, I said not everything has to fit everyone. So that is very, you know, could go either way for you. Someone could have a connection to Wyoming. And someone likes shower or bath sex. I'm gonna pull some more. I'm having fun with these. Let's see what else we got. Not too many more. Someone could have dyed hair. Their hair is not their original color. Non-traditional romance. So this is a romance that didn't happen your traditional way. You didn't bump into each other in the grocery store. You met in some crazy unconventional way where the odds were high that you would, and then you had this. Maybe you had an online romance, or, you know, maybe you were pen pals, or maybe you had a friends with benefits connection that turned into more. Who knows what it was, but it wasn't your traditional. We met, we immediately started dating, and then we took it to the next level. There's something different about this. Someone really likes to sleep in. That goes very well with the don't wake me up and insomnia. Okay, I'm going to go like one more. Conservative dresser. So someone here is fairly conservative in dress. They're not too crazy about what they wear. Okay, it doesn't mean you don't have any style. It just means that you tend to not flaunt it. Okay. All right, we're gonna get some zodiac signs. I'll put those away. Let's see what we get for the zodiacs. So this could be you or your person, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're a twin flame, it could be your North Node. That's also important. Okay. We have got Libra, we've got Capricorn, and we've got Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In a twin flame connection, we could look at North Node too. You or your person, or and. Okay? Only you know. Libra, Capricorn, Aries. All right. And let's get some letters. We're going to make words, initials, whatever we can out of them, whatever comes. Okay. So we got a Y. Someone might like the band Y and T. They're actually from where I grew up. 80s band, of course. H. B. M. Somewhat, the HBM, so BHM is HBM. It's a title for handsome big male. There might be a masculine that carries a couple extra pounds. Two M's, so it might be double letters in the person's name. UFOs. Someone might believe in aliens or just like aliens in general. P R A and A. Two A's again. Okay, first name, last name, middle initial, nickname. Okay, so I'm hearing map, so these people could be geographically far apart on the map. Someone could have been doing something with a CD-ROM lately. Is that interesting? I'm not usually into the three-letter words, but I'm seeing it. Because, you know, people don't use those anymore that much. But you could have, like, had them out or been looking at something recently. That could ring a bell. Someone loves baths. And we saw shower and bath sex, too. But I think they just like to have a bath in general. Also might be good with numbers, good at math. Someone might have a puppy or a dog that they call puppy. I'm seeing bump. Is someone pregnant? There's a website called The Bump, and it's all for pregnant mothers, and I'm just like getting that imagery. Really hope no one here tried meth. Don't do it if you're thinking about it. It's super dangerous and super addictive. I'm getting from up, from up. So, someone lives north, in the north somewhere. Like wherever you are, you're considered living in the north of where you live, from up. Bath, too, from Bath. I think that's a place in the UK, Bath. I think it might even be in the north. Someone really might like fashion like haute couture. I'm seeing that. Someone might like rap music. Someone might be Taoist in religion, or no, you know, maybe someone in your family is, or someone. Someone's looking forward to Christmas. Like there is someone that's a huge Christmas person here. I'm seeing baby too. There could be a pregnancy, or did someone like recently have a child, or you're a godparent or something. Someone might speak French. Someone might call God Yahweh. There are people that, certain religions that do that. Or like maybe you grew up to do that. PM. Maybe you're a night person, like a night owl. We saw that with all the different Don't Wake Me Up stuff. I get that someone might be a night owl now, but they didn't used to be. Maybe it's a new thing. Someone's name might be Faye. Also might be into fairies. I'm hearing return. Someone's getting ready to return. And that thing with the ball of my feet at the beginning of the video, when I was saying I was poised on the ball of my feet, there's someone getting ready to return. They're waiting for something. There's a waiting energy. There's something. Okay, fame. I'm seeing fame. I don't have the E, but there's someone that has like a following or some kind of fame that they're concerned about, and it has to do with this thing that they're waiting for. It's like, it's a reputation deal. Could be money too, money. A lot of money, a lot of money. And then some more, like more money than you're probably thinking of. The pathway isn't clear for this person. The pathway isn't clear for this person until this thing comes to fruition, or they get this, like, go ahead. I'm seeing a green light, a red light. Right now it's a red light, and they need a green light to be able to come forward to return, for some kind of return. And they can't move. They're like stuck. Like, I'm getting, you know, when you're in a race and you like go before the gun, you get disqualified. They feel like they're going to get disqualified if they go. Like, it's going to screw everything up. It'll ruin their one chance. I think that this person wants to buy a house. And in order to buy the house, they've got to wait for something. I'm seeing furor too, like this person's pissed about it. This person isn't happy about waiting. Fury, furor. I'm also seeing bomb. It's like whatever they're waiting for is going to set up a bomb in their life. It's like they're blowing up their life, their current life, purposely to have a new life. Okay. Okay, it's time to do the personal reading draws. I let you guys know that if you asked, I would pull a card for you and do a little mini reading in the end of the readings. And this is the first one that I'm doing it in, the Twin Flame Torrent. So everyone in the last Twin Flame Torrent that asked for me to draw a card, I'm going to find you right now and draw your card. So let me go ahead and put these away. And we will do that. This is the first time I'm doing it, so I'm excited to get to do this for you guys. And figure out what deck. I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams by Sarah Marchetti. And okay, so let's find out who asked for a card. So the first person here is, let's see, we're going to go to the bottom. And let's see, I've got to just check through the messages and see who wanted the card. Some people don't like you to do their stuff online. So, okay. So the first person I'm drawing a card for is Louise R. You know who you are? Louise, let's draw you a card and see what we got for you. Whoa. So, really didn't intend to draw two, but the ones that came out were the Six of Wands and the World. And I'm going to get a clarifier on that. I feel like you are closing out a cycle here, and you're doing it fantastically. You're doing really well. Get one clarifier for Louise on her card, or cards, the combination that came out. I feel like you're ready to set off on a new journey in life, and you're feeling really victorious about that. Like, you've been through a battle here, and you won. There's something that you won. There is a cycle here that it's like you mastered a lesson here. Tell me about that, please. It's like this deck doesn't want to go, but this one is pointing at me, so I'm going to go to this one. There's some kind of lesson that Louise learned here. Let's see what it is. Give me one card just to tell me about that, what it is. Okay, I get two. Spirit gives me what they give me. Broken heart and Two of Wands reversed. Louise, you have learned not to let your broken heart of the past keep you from making decisions in your life going forward. You are not in waiting energy because of a broken heart. You are not letting the painful cycle between you and your twin and the broken heart from the separation affect your decision making in your own life, you have beat that cycle. You have learned your lesson. That's one of the major lessons in the twin flame journey for the divine feminine. So good for you. I'm really, really proud of you. Good job. Okay. Let's see if anyone else asked for a card here real quick. I'm going to go back to the last torrent before that. Just make sure I didn't miss anyone. I did 2 in a row there pretty quickly. Okay, we've got a lot of comments here, so let me just check. Okay, we do. We do have some. So let me set these aside. So we've got, I've got to go through the replies too. Please pull me a card. Okay, so this is for Lynn F. Lynn F as in Frank. I don't like to call people out by their whole name on okay, why do we get all this? The one card thing might not work out so well, but we're going to take what we get. I'm going to storyboard these. Okay, there's been conflict in your home, Lynn, and you feel like there wasn't a winner. You want to build a new foundation, and you want to move swiftly toward that. You want a loving, stable, beautiful home that's important to you. And you're protective of that energy. You want your partner in that home to be your mate for life. You definitely want a conventional relationship here with the seahorses in this card. Seahorses mate for life. And you're going with the dolphins here at the top. You're going about it intelligently. You don't want the conflict anymore because you feel like when there's conflict, there is no winner. So you're working right now on your foundation and moving forward in your life. That's really beautiful. This is also really good energy for you, Lynn. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's see who we have next. Let me shuffle these up a little bit. Okay. Backward. Okay, the next one is Joe T. Joe T like Tom. Joe, let's pull you a card. What do you have? What's happening for Joe? Joe. And this is J-O. Okay, so you got... the King of Wands came sideways, and so did the Eight of Wands. So I feel like there's someone in your immediate surroundings, the King of Wands, Joe. I don't know if this is you or your person. Someone passionate, someone fiery. You're not sure if they're the most loyal, though. And you're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to put a lot of energy and effort in, but you're not sure yet because this is both sideways. Let me get a clarifier. Let me get some advice. What's the advice card on moving forward with this person? You're not sure of yet. Star, wish fulfillment, right? And we got the Ace of Coins in reverse. You shouldn't be making the offer to this person. Let them come to you. Let them come to you. If they're your wish fulfillment, if they're the person for you, they're going to make you the big offer. Hang back is the energy that I'm getting. Hold on, there's some more cards over here. Like, you need someone that will give you a Ten of Pentacles relationship, right? I mean, the Ace of Pentacles, the first pentacle is like the start of that. I mean, that's the first part of the investment in a Ten of Pentacles relationship. Sorry, I'm trying to get these cards off the ground. Hold on. I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles down here. That's why I'm talking about it. There's so many cards down here. Oh my gosh, what do we get? I'm just going to read them real quick. Seven of Swords. This person might not have the best character, and it might end up poorly. We got the Four of Wands in reverse. I don't feel like this is going to be a commitment, not the Ten of Pentacles relationship that you want. We got the Nine of Cups on its side. I think it's going to mess with your independence and leave you feeling very stuck. The cup is empty here in this Ace of Cups. I don't see this King of Wands currently that you're looking at in their current state. as being probably the best fit for you. Okay. Now, if this King of Wands, this could be a romantic thing, this could be a business thing, you're going to know who this is in your life. It's someone that's creative, it's someone that's passionate, and it's someone that you're considering for something. I don't know if it's romantic or not, but be careful of this person. And if an offer is going to be made here, let them bring it to you and really consider all sides of it, because I think that it might be an empty offer that's not going to lead anywhere permanent or real good. It might cause you, with the Eight of Swords here and the Ten of Swords, it might cause you some pain. Okay. So we're going on to Lynn. You know who you are. One word, Lynn. Okay. I'm going on to a different deck. I'm feeling a different deck. I'm going to go back to this one. Lynn, let's get your card. Whoa. Okay, so I'm feeling the Star and the Lovers here for you. Wow. Someone here is your wish fulfillment for sure. This is a soulmate energy you're dealing with. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, but you're holding back. There is someone here that could be a soulmate for you. You've built up some good karma here, and a soulmate's coming for you, but you're holding back. You feel like you don't know enough about them yet. And you're in a real waiting energy with this person. You're going to have a wake-up call. Okay, something's going to happen that's going to make it more clear for you. Tap into your intuition, love. You have really good intuition. Okay? Tap into it and use it in this situation. I see this as a beautiful connection for you. Okay. All right. Who's next? Tilling Buckle 50. I love my people. Okay. Tilling Buckle 50. What is your card? Tilling Buckle 50. What is your card? What is your card? What do we get? Oh my gosh. Got a lot of stuff. So King of Pentacles. We got the Moon, and we got Temperance. Two of the same cards I got for Lynn. Okay. You're in, okay, we already know what this is about. Tilling Buckle. You're in a very patient energy with your King of Pentacles. That's your twin flame. There is a lot that you can't see happening under the surface that is making this person more stable. He's getting into King of Pentacles energy. That's really beautiful. And you're over here in a really patient energy, which is where you should be in this journey. I'm going to get an advice card. High Priestess, again, just like Lynn, you guys are very similar. Tap into your intuition here. You have good intuition. Listen to it about this person. Don't second guess yourself, because you know the answer in there. Don't call yourself a sucker. Don't call yourself naive or gullible or being too vulnerable by believing in the work that this person is doing that you can't see. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. You already know. Okay. Let's see that. Louise. Let's get Louise. Louise R. This is the... Were you the first one that I pulled? That's okay, because you asked in two different readings. So I recorded two mirror messages, twin flame torrent messages at the same time. So I'm pulling for both of those right now. And from now on, it'll be just for the last one. Ten of Swords, Louise, Eight of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. I'm seeing you really working hard on ending a painful cycle. You're making the end happen. Knight of Cups, you're ready to extend love. After a really painful cycle, you're letting Spirit help you pull the swords out of your back. Heal. This is very healing light, this yellow light here. And you've done a lot of work on yourself, and you've done a lot of work on the connection, and you are ready to go forth in the world. And I think that you're opening yourself up to good possibilities. You get this journey. I feel like you get it. Honestly. And you know, there's a cobweb here behind all these pentacles. It's been a long time that you've been working on this too. But finally, this is a very free feeling Knight of Cups with the cup held high. And you're ready to go forth into the world and love how you will and be happy how you will. You're not being held back anymore, and that's really good energy. All right. Carolyn, my lovely Carolyn, my friend. Let's get a card for you and your person. Okay, we've got Three of Swords. I love pulling for other tarot readers because I know that they're getting their own interpretation as well as mine, so that gives them a little extra. Two of Pentacles. All right, the juggling that's happening is challenging for you. It hurts. It hurts because you feel juggled, right? You do feel like you're not getting the commitment you want. You've got the the Two of Cups in reverse here. The decision hasn't been made to come forward. And then we got the Magician in reverse as a feeling of your person not being in their power. You feel like your person isn't making the choice toward you right now because they're not fully in their power. And that's why the juggling is happening. Now you do feel, because the pentacles here aren't on an equal level, one of them is higher than the other, you do feel like your person will make a decision for you. Eventually, you do feel it. But it's still painful and it's still hard. Queen of Wands in reverse. There's a karmic person here that is in the mix. It's part of the heartbreak. That you're being juggled with a karmic person, someone that can be kind of cutting in their words. Also can be kind of a player. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that offer of love isn't coming right now. We can see that Two of Cups and Page of Cups are together here, and then the Four of Pentacles. This magician here in your life, your divine masculine's holding back because they're not in their power. But look at you and your Nine of Pentacles energy. You're still doing beautifully, regardless of how hard this is. You're doing beautifully in your own life, and I'm really proud of you for that. Okay. Let's see who's next. Thank you, Carolyn. If there's anyone else. Let's see. Oh, yes. S-N-T-C. You know who that is. Anne. S-N. Let's get a card for you. I think I owe you a reading too. I'm going to have to go look. I think that there's like 2 people still that I need to give a reading to that have been waiting patiently, and I'm going to try and get those this week. Finally getting really caught up. So excited. I finally got to answer comments today for the first time in a while. Okay. So we got the Three of Pentacles, Anne. Fell on the floor, so pay good attention to that one. Let's see what I get as a clarifier for this. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, and then we got Knight of Swords clarifying that. Bottom of the deck, we got King of Wands. I see you working on your own foundation really nicely, and it feels like you had to really start all over after something. It feels like you're working from the ground up on your own foundation, but you're working hard at it. You almost feel kind of chained to it, to your hard work, but it's going to pay off. Two of Swords in reverse here. I feel like you're finally feeling like you can make some decisions in your life. You're feeling like you're not stuck anymore. And with the Knight of Swords here, you're feeling like you can speak your mind. King of Wands here, I see you in a really creative, beautiful energy. And kind of mastering your passions and your creativity. And your creativity might be feeding into your foundation here somehow. And I think only you are going to understand that. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you do want a solid offer from your divine counterpart. You really do. You want them to come forward. You do feel left out in the cold by them still. You're still feeling like that. But despite wanting this offer and despite feeling out in the cold, you are feeling like now you can make choices and move on in your life. And that's really good energy. Without the solid commitment that you felt like you needed to have in order to move forward in your life. Yeah, 4 of Cups in reverse. You're not feeling that sadness anymore. You're out of that sad waiting energy. That's beautiful. Congratulations. 8 of Swords in reverse. You're not feeling stuck anymore. 8 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse. That's really good unstuck energy for you. And all right, love. I hope that helped. And that is the last one. We are all finished with the Twin Flame Torrent. If you'd like me to pull you a card in the next Twin Flame Torrent, make sure in this reading to say card please or pull me a card please, and I will pull you one in the next Twin Flame Torrent, as well as same with all my other videos. Just put card please in the comments of that type of video. Love you guys. Hit the like. See you next time.